Assalamu alaikum everybody, and welcome to the most underappreciated Mercedes-Benz in the history of the Mercedes-Benz. W202 is like a father and husband that did everything for his wife. He sacrificed every little and big thing in his life so wife that he chose to support would get all the best things in life. Same with the kids, he worked all his life very hard so they would have the best opportunities, best clothes and toys and food. And after all that hard work, he got ungrateful grown kids that always complain and nagging wife that also always complains. And both of them complain more than Zionists after committing genocide and blaming everybody and demanding more money from American taxpayers. This is the lowest and the saddest point of today's review. From this point, review will be much more positive. W202 took 10 years in development and it became almost the same as W140 but a little bit smaller. If you did not care about other people's opinion and never wanted to show off your wealth but did enjoy fine and very distinguished and precise engineering, W202 was the best deal in the 90s for you. Everybody knows that Mercedes spent $1 billion on development of W140 and a huge chunk of that knowledge went into the W202 and into the others 90s Mercedes models. It was one of the most popular cars in the 90s. In total, Mercedes sold almost 1.9 million units of magnificent C-Class. Design of W202 reminds me of a good German, reasonably priced and made with dignity and honor business suit. Front of the car looks nice, side of the car looks nice and the back of the car looks also nice. But unfortunately today this car is very appealing to the virgin petrol heads like me that actually know and understand what car it is. Even in the great condition and in AMG pack, W202 for common people is just another old Mercedes. Personally for me, the perfect W202 is in the golden color or champagne color with AMG pack and with the V8 and with the right wheels. This car is one of my dreams. If Allah will give me this car, I would enjoy it every second, just like corrupt politician enjoys every second of unregulated budget for road repair and education funds. Our W202 is the most desirable W202 on the road today. Production year is 1999 and the 98, 99 and 2000 were the years when the W202 were in perfect condition, the last production years. Mercedes fixed all the factory minor problems like faulty wiring, fuel pump problems and other small little issues that basically were not so big but needed to be fixed. Personally for me, the facelift version is perfect. W202 is perfect car for everyday commute. When this car arrives, you can sense that the person behind the wheel is very precious and very tactical and always has limited time and uses his time with care and value. And also you can sense that the owner of the good-looking W202 has excellent taste and very financially literate. Under the hood we have one of the most reliable Mercedes engines, M111, 4 cylinders, 2 liters of honest-to-God displacement that is more loyal than golden retriever with attachment issues. If this engine was president, his country would pay his people more money each month just because they are there and they were born there. And the reason for that, everything runs perfectly in this engine. Oil starvation, faulty vibrations, horrible fuel consumption, scratches on the cylinder walls and other problems that usually cars from that era have. The engine is almost impossible to kill. Our car done 241,000 kilometers on very bad fuel and everything works perfectly. And even with that mileage there's no vibrations, the climate control, everything works. This magical 4-cylinder engine generates 134 brake horsepower and 190 Nm of torque and everything is delivered very smoothly. 0 to 100 will happen in very dignified 11 seconds on automatic gearbox. With manual you can take 1 or 2 seconds less from that time. With manual you can cut 1 or 2 seconds from that time. Interior with this mileage is in perfect condition. All the paint on the buttons is still there from the factory and it's just amazing. All the wood is not cracked and we have the hardest sun in the world. We live in Uzbekistan. This car was in Uzbekistan all of its life. And the wood is a little bit tired but it's still there, it has no cracks and that's just amazing. We have some holy pictures and great audio system, as I mentioned before, the climate control, and we have a first aid kit from Germany. space everywhere is enough for a fit person, everything is nice and cozy, and of course Mercedes smell is very nice and relaxing, and it relaxes every muscle in your body. I truly wish that Allah will give me W202 with V8 4.3 liters or 5.5 liters with badge C43. This car was so humble that it is the first Mercedes in the history of the company that had the badge C43 and actually had the bigger engine than the badge, because W202 is standard of growth and integrity. That's why the badge was smaller than the actual engine. About the first car in the history of the Mercedes with the smaller badge and bigger engine, I just made this up right now. Actually, I have no idea is that true or not, but I had really passionate review, that's why I said it. But I think I'm pretty sure that it's an accurate information. If not, let me know in the comments. Now let's drive the beautiful car. So full throttle in 2 liter without the compressor. Really, I don't want to do this. I don't want to make it florid, but for the content. Full throttle now. Scary. I mean, it's not scary because of the pool, it's scary because of how wild it is. And for, you know, when this car doesn't want to be driven fast and you don't want to drive it fast and you understand the vehicle when you floor it, there's just no reason at all to do it. It's just no, it's just you sit here. It's not an S-Class, and people say that it's exactly as W140, only cheaper. No, they're lying. First of all, the door cart will hit your leg all the time. There is no space between the door cart and the wheel. I cannot put my fingers even here. It's just you feel the size of the car. But it does feel like a good Mercedes. It does feel like a good Mercedes, and that's a good thing. It's not a weekend car, it's an everyday car from point A to point B. You have the smell of Mercedes, even we don't have a leather here. Anyway, the smell is nice and good, and I'm a sucker for the smell. I just, you know, it's very, very nice. Also, what you don't want to do, you don't want to handle like this, you don't want to drive it aggressive, you don't want to go through the corners at high speeds, just zero intentions. You sit there, lay back, relaxed, that's it. You feel like you're 60 years old, you have wonderful ex-wife, you had very good divorce, you have very good new wife that is younger, more beautiful, you have very nice kids that call you on weekends. This is how you feel even you're like 19, 20, doesn't matter what age you are. This is the exact feeling that you have here. Another thing is that you enjoy this car, you enjoy being here, you enjoy the experience of driving it. Doesn't matter on what conditions you drive, or good pavement or roads like this. Just drive it very slow and that's it, you know, it doesn't matter. A lot of things don't matter here, you just don't care. And that's wonderful thing of 90s Mercedes that only 90s Mercedes can give you. The question that I have for Mercedes is, why did they make a AMG version of this car? Because really I have no idea what's the point of it, because to compete with BMW, that's it. I think, you know, of course I adore the V8 and even the V6 AMG version of this vehicle, sorry, neutral, and I like, you know, I appreciate it, but when you drive this vehicle you feel you don't need the power. Just there is no need in the power of this vehicle. It's done 241,000 kilometers. It's spit a little bit oil, as I said before. Nevertheless, it's nice to drive, you know, it's okay. Just the maintenance cost is very cheap for this vehicle. Even that the Hoovy Garage and other YouTubers made this car more expensive for everybody, especially the AMG versions. They're like 40-50 grand in good conditions, and that's amazing. But still, you can get like a V6 or a compressor one for about $4,000 or $5,000. If you spend a little bit more, you can get not much better car, much nicer. What else? I do feel relaxed. It is like a you know, it tries to be W140 and it's not, but you do get relaxed here.
not as much as W140, but again, you know, it's nice. It's nice. I like this car. I like driving it. Would I buy it for myself? Yes, I would. It is a wonderful vehicle. Transmission doesn't kick. You know, fuel consumption is adequate. It's normal. AC is hilarious. So when you turn on the AC, you drive the car. You just drive it. Oh, there's a guy peeing right now. Yes, pleasuring himself. Okay, camera on me, please. Yes, thank you. So when you turn the AC off, it's very loud, and the microphone will not pick it up. When you turn the AC on, sorry, when you floor it, the power of the AC drops immediately. But when you know, like, release the gas, then AC again blows in your face, and that's very, very interesting. What else you have here? Space at the back is ridiculous, especially in the sitting position. Nobody can sit at the back. It's very small because it's in C-Class, and you can feel that it's a C-Class, but you're not annoyed by the smallness of it. You're okay with that. It's nice. It's a nice car. It's a good vehicle. It's reliable, but you will spend money on it. You will spend money on it. Keep the cash for a rainy day, because it will come here, especially here. What else? Again, zero intentions of driving aggressively. If somebody cuts you, if somebody makes something, you know, like stupid things on the road, you're not stressed about it. You're very relaxed, you know, very happy, and that's a good thing. Not many cars, even Mercedes cannot give you this feeling today with the new cars. Not every Mercedes can give you that. But in the 90s, almost every Mercedes gave you that feeling, and that was amazing. Okay, what else? The mirrors are nice, everything is good, it's very compact, you feel every centimeter of the vehicle. You are very, very happy in this car. Look at this E-Class. Like, I don't understand people that say, you know, new Mercedes is good, everything. New Mercedes is shit. It's the most, you know, painful thing that I have to admit, that Mercedes today is just one of another shitty cars. They make good G-Wagon, what else? And some AMG cars. That's it. You know, S-Class is very overrated, plasticky, huge screens everywhere. Not good. This car is popular everywhere in the world, everywhere, in Arab countries, in ex-Soviet Union countries, in United States, in UK, everywhere this car is in demand. People who know it, they buy it. They know all the problems, everything is on the internet now available, and that's a good thing. You know, you just feel very, very safe when you buy this car, because you know all the problems, and actually you spend not much on it, and that's a good thing. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please subscribe to it. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this wonderful vehicle. What else? Take care and bye bye.